Hi, this is Shannah, and this is the weekly update. And we're going to take a look into the energy surrounding you this week. As usual, we have here 3 piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So take your time to choose your piles, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1 with this beautiful feather, this is your reading. So first we're going to take a look into the oracle cards, and then we're going to take a look into the, no, it's the other way around. First we're going to take a look into the tarot cards, then the oracle cards. There. So the first card we have is patience. This is the temperance card, number 14. Then we have the 9 of cups, fulfillment of wishes. This is wonderful. And then we have the 4 of swords, rest and rejuvenate. So of course, like, the happy news here is a wish is coming true this week for you, pile number 1. Congratulations. So something is going your way. Something is getting better. Now, getting better for me seems to be the main energy here, because we have temperance, and we have the 4 of swords. So these 2 cards are all about healing. And in the spiritual world, the waterfalls are also a symbol for healing, for spiritual healing and emotional healing as well. So, and we have 2 of them here. So what we see here is deep healing, and it's like you're turning a page, you're starting something new. And this kind of healing may be something that you've been hoping for a long time, because of here with the patience card. So you've been very patient. You've been working on yourself. You've been digging deep. You probably even retreated from the world for some time, or you haven't been going out that much or meeting your friends that much, or you've been spending time alone on your own or with very few people, kind of trying to figure out what's really going on with you. This on an emotional or psychological sense, right? Trying to let go of the past, trying to detoxify yourself. This is what I'm getting here. Really to detox, to cleanse your inner energies, to cleanse your heart. But the good thing is like planting new seeds at the same time. So what we have here is you being reborn, is you rejuvenating, but it takes time. So it's not something that is overnight. It's not something that just happens by itself. It's you rediscovering yourself here. And this brings you so much joy. It's really a cause for you to celebrate. It's like suddenly you feel freer, you feel lighter. It just seems that it's suddenly, but like I was saying, this has been going on for a long time, but now it's like a weight is being lifted off your shoulders, lifted off your heart, and you are freer. And it can be that now, in these last stages of your healing, of your spiritual or emotional healing, you still need some time for yourself this week to kind of breathe it in, to let it sink in, this new you, this new start, this new chance. This is really deep. This is beautiful. And for some of you, this will also be on a physical level, that you're recovering from something, right? You're recovering from some ailment, you're recovering from some pain you've been having. Maybe you're doing a new treatment, or you're starting a new treatment, or probably even hear about a new treatment. And these are the good news, a wish coming true, something that will help you recover. Now, I'm seeing here now the oracle cards, and funnily enough, they all go in the same direction. So the first one is full moon in Libra. Find balance. Here. Find balance. or find a balance. Okay. And then we have full moon in Taurus. We have 2 full moons. Detoxify. So yes, this is exactly what I was getting. Cleansing, this inner cleansing, be it emotional, be it physical, but really getting rid, could even be getting rid of infection for some of you on a physical level, really cleansing any harmful um, beings or entities in your body, for lack of a better term right now. So really cleansing your body. So it's not just detoxifying your soul or your heart, you're also detoxifying your heart. Maybe some of you are doing like a fasting program in order to, get your body back into balance. But what I see for you this week, pile number 1, is really a lot of balance, a lot of clarity, because full moon also brings clarity in the night. So if you've been going through a dark period, you're coming out of it. It's like you're being guided. There's a path now laying in front of you. So there's a path, and it's like you're not alone. Okay. And you're now seeing the landscape and where is it taking you to. Wow. You're seeing a way out of a long night of the soul for some of you, or a dark night of the soul. Yeah. Okay. Then we have, of course, time for healing, balsamic moon. Yeah, pile number 1. So this week for you is all about healing. And with the Four of Swords is really the cards inviting you to surrender to it, in the sense, allow it to happen, make space, make time for it to happen, so that you can fully recover, so you can fully heal. Now, when it comes to love, I have to shuffle the cards. And this is my deck. If you like my deck very much and you feel you have to have it, the link to, or for getting the deck is in the description box below. Okay, so for pile number 1, what are the energies regarding love? Okay, 2 just came out. A perfect memory. Okay, and then we have will you. One more, please. Out of the blue. Oh, okay. So for some of you, someone from your past will be arriving kind of out of the blue. Someone who thinks you're hot and sexy and exotic and different. And maybe this person is that, all of that. And it's after a period of sadness. We have here sad and blue. And there's someone who's returning. This is what I feel here. And it's very unexpected. Out of the blue, there is the possibility of you opening a door, of starting something new, giving someone a second chance. But it's up to you to open the door. So you're not forced to go through that door, to go through that path. It's really up to you. And you see here we have ice, and here's also ice. So maybe you thought, like this was over, this is in the past, or that was just, frozen in time, in your memories, in your mind. But all these warm colors here. So this is about to get warm and hot again. But it's up to you to decide, because here we also have a question, will you? So you'll have an offer in love. You'll have a second chance. And if you're in a relationship, if, your connection has been a bit, stale, or it hasn't been that passionate, you'll have an opportunity to get it sizzling again. Maybe you go on a trip, or there's something unexpected and you find that spark all over again. That's really beautiful. So, pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. And let's see. First, we're going to take a look into the tarot cards and then into the oracle cards. So let's put your beautiful feather here to the side so that you know this is your deck now, or your pile. Let's start with the tarot cards. First of all, wow, well, you have the Empress, like fertility. Then we have power, number 8. This is the strength card. And then we have the Ace of Swords, triumphant success. Wow, pile number 2. This is going to be a very successful week for you, as you can see. And maybe you've been dealing with hardships or obstacles or deals, but you're coming out, brighter out of this situation. And maybe it has to do for some of you with some creative project, with something that you've been working on, something that's really your vision. And it hasn't been easy because maybe you've been working 2 jobs, maybe even 3 jobs, using all of your spare time to invest in this vision. But now suddenly it's like always feels like suddenly, but it's not. You've invested a lot of work into it. And you have here 2 major arcana. So it's really it's been like your passion, your soul is in this. And then there is a solution. There is a way. There is like that chance of either showing a project, of making it profitable, or even a chance of starting to, from a hobby becoming your main job. And this is like brings you to light. It's like giving you the rewards, the success that you need and that you deserve. That's the better word. It's the success that you deserve. Now, for some of you, this may have to be with a pregnancy. And I just got a very, 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 very specific message. It will be for one of you, I think. But you will find a donor. If you have been looking, or trying to get pregnant on your own, so to say, you will find a donor this week. Okay, it's really, really specific. But for all the others, it's like if you have been trying to get pregnant, this week will be a good week to make that happen. If you don't want to make pregnant and you'll have here the goddess of fertility, then please do take the due precautions, right? So I see here again, like with these 2 cards over here, you overcoming any problems. There will be light being shed onto a specific problem or to a specific difficulty this week. For some of you, it will be legal matters or financial matters, where something that has a lot to do with red tape, or even getting permissions, something like that, where you need a lot of documents, and sometimes it really feels like a labyrinth. But this week you will find like a shortcut, or you'll be able to get those papers signed or approved, something like this. It will be a victory this week. So this is very, very positive. It's like after a period of struggle, there's also like a creative solution to a problem, and you will come out victorious. Now then, we have here from the Oracle cards, first quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. And then we have new moon in Taurus, know your worth. So from these 2 cards and with the 3 previous cards, what I have here for you, pile number 2, is don't give up. For some of you, really been struggling with something, or really been trying really hard or working really hard for something to happen, the message here for you is don't give up. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith intact as much as you can, because you will succeed. Okay? And don't let anyone talk you down. Don't allow anyone to make you feel less worthy than what you are. Know your worth. And this is also a message to not sell yourself short. Being in a contract, a new job, selling your idea, don't sell yourself short, because here with the Empress, what you're selling, be it your work, your time, be it an idea, a project, a work of art, having the Empress here representing that it's it's almost unvaluable. Yes. So it's very, very precious. And it's just wonderful and amazing. So the cards would like you to be aware of that. And if you're selling something that has to do with your work, so you're selling your work or selling your project, whatever it is you can get a lot of money out of it. And you're worth it. And the cards would like you to keep that in mind, okay? Then we have the last card here. Your commitment is being tested. So if you're still going through some ordeals, it's really, the cards are telling you, don't give up. The solution is just around the corner. It seems like forever for some of you, like, when will this over? When will I get my break? But it's almost there. I'm getting the song from The Princess and the Frog, the film, and I'm almost there, that song. I love that song. So I'm getting that song, and this is related to you. You know, like, you're almost there. Your success is just around the corner. Don't give up. This is your message. What doesn't matter in what area of your life. This is your message. Don't give up. You're almost there. Now, when it comes to love, pile number 2, what energies are surrounding you this week? So when it comes to love, what energies are... Oh, okay. So we have, I'm sorry. And then we have ever unfolding. What else? So when it comes to love for pile number 2, one more, please. Okay. Okay, there's one. Okay. Into the unknown. So when it comes to love, it seems quite obvious that someone will be apologizing, or you will be apologizing, right? Or there's an apology due here. But it doesn't have to be the end of something, but someone should apologize here, or even for like just showing respect for the situation or for the other person. But someone will apologize here. And actually, this will make the situation grow. It will make it even more beautiful. It will give it depth. It will give it a future, actually. And although, no one knows where it will lead, but it's like taking a chance on someone, taking a chance on a situation, and enjoying the ride, and just having that faith, and also understanding that people sometimes make mistakes, that we all act in ways that we wouldn't be proud of. Sometimes it can happen. We're all fallible, we're all human, and life is made out of mistakes. Like, no one is completely perfect and no one is flawless. So things happen. And it's like inviting you, or inviting us, everyone that's watching this, to understand that. Like, don't be so harsh, is what I'm getting. I'm not, and it's very important here to distinguish between being understanding and accepting. They're like two different things. If you just accept everything or allow everything, that is not very healthy, because you have also to set boundaries, because you have your self-worth. But understanding why someone does something and why things can go wrong at certain times and situations, this allows you to grow on the other person as well. And I see here a lot of trust developing out of this. So I can see here also a dialogue, a conversation, things being explained, both sides having the opportunity of showing themselves, opening up to one another, showing vulnerability. So this is really, really promising. And it's like a new journey. It's like opening a new path. and seeing where it goes. So going together in an adventure, like that's called life, and love life as well. So pile number 2, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we have here this beautiful feather. We put it here on the side. Now, we're going to take a look first into the tarot cards and then the oracle cards. So what are the energies surrounding you this week? Pile number 3. We have number 7, the crown chakra. Then we have number 21, the universe. This is the world card. And then we have the 4 of cups, discontent and boredom. I think what I see here is like you've achieved something. You've achieved like a level or a new level in your life, or there's a situation that's coming either to a close, or you've reached something that you've always wanted. And it's this phase of your life where you think, well, been there, done that, kind of. It's like you feel there's nothing new. There's nothing that could surprise you. There's nothing appealing, because it's like the end of a struggle, or something's coming really to a close. It's like a phase of your life is coming to an end. And maybe you're not even noticing that, but it's like this, it's very stable, and maybe even too stable for you, because, and for some of you, I'm getting something else. What I'm getting is that you feel like you've missed a chance. You feel like there's nothing out there for you anymore. Yeah, you're turning your back to the world, or you're turning your back to a situation or to an area of your life, because you think it's, the gate has closed, that there's nothing else for you anymore in that situation or that area of your life, and that you've already reached whatever you needed to reach. But at the same time, there's something here. You're getting this hints. You're getting these insights. I don't like to call it downloads. I still don't. I know everyone does, but I refuse, to compare my soul to a computer. I'm so sorry. I just don't. I understand that it's very practical, but I can't. I don't know. It's just me. I'm like that. But so I call it insights. So you're getting all these insights, this information. There's something there, like calling you to go further, calling you to there's more, but you don't see it at the moment. You really have the feeling that something is closed, and it's like, but you're still kind of connected to what you want. You're still connected to that feeling. I cannot put it in other words, but you kind of, at the same time, you're frustrated because you really think that you're not getting, or you're not able to, or that the obstacles are too big, and you're just like, nah, I'm just focusing like on my own belly button. And that's like a German expression. And I'm not then, no. For some reason, you are refusing to put yourself out there. Maybe you're just too long in your comfort zone. Maybe things just got too stable. They got too predictable, right? And you're not risking going outside, so to say. And but here with this picture, I also get like that feeling of disappointment, of not getting something you wanted, and you have that feeling that you cannot get it. And please understand, I'm saying you get that feeling. I'm not saying you're not getting it, because here the universe card, it's very positive, and also this one, it's like they want you to see something. It's like the universe is trying to show you something. The universe is giving you these insights, like saying, look, it's here. Look, look. But you're not seeing it. For some reason, there's no judgment here. Okay. So for some reason, you are disappointed or discontented or even just bored and you're not really seeing it. But it's like you're being called to look onto it or into it. Then we have new moon in Scorpio, go deeper. And then, see, we have first quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. Both these cards together, this is very telling because Scorpio energy is very intense. So maybe there are some things you don't really want to look into because they're very painful, right? Because it's the intensity of Scorpio, for instance. But they say, look, they're really telling you, assess the situation, go deeper. So there's a situation, there's an area of your life that you don't want to look at, but the cards are inviting you to do it because there's something you may discover. Something is not really over. Something is not really gone. It's still there, like calling you still. And if it's calling you, it's because it's not over. If it's calling you, it's because there's something there still. But you have to assess the situation and also be realistic about it, right? But go deeper. Go deeper too. You can even just be, why am I bored? And go deeper into that. What am I really missing? You know, what would make me happier? What would make me filled with joy? You know, fill me with joy again. And then, here you got two cards. You got here two cards instead of just one. Okay, so the first one is the new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. And this is also, isn't this the one? Yes, it is the soulmate card. It's interesting. But the other one is the North Node card telling you step out of your comfort zone. So it's really, they're reinforcing these messages. Really like you are too comfortable. And this week, the cards are really inviting you to go outside, do stuff, take a risk, not crazy risk, in, you know, like not put your life in at risk, but do something that you haven't done before, or start your hobbies again, or go to a dance class, something like that. Put yourself out there, do something out of the ordinary. That's what I want to say. And try new things because there's something for you, something that it's really meant for you, something that will bring you a lot of joy. But at the moment, you're not able to see it. Okay. And this meditate and contemplate has to do for me with the other two cards where they're saying assess the situation. And if you see this lady again, she's kind of meditating. I don't know if you can see it. So it's like assess the situation, go deeper. It's like, why are you in this comfort zone? Of course, because it's comfortable, yes, but life is not comfortable. It's nice to be comfortable once in a while, but life is not comfortable. So, but when it comes to love, pile number 3, what have we got for you here? So, shuffling the cards. So I'm using my deck. If you like it, we are family. If you like my deck and you'd like to buy it, the link is in the description box below. So, and then we have Into the Unknown. Again, pile 2 also got that card. So when it comes to love, having fun, yes. Jealousy and envy. Okay, this could be one of the reasons we get stuck in the 4 of Cups energy. Because we're like, this jealousy and envy could be, of course, in love, but also in other areas of your life. It could be like comparing yourself to other people, or like other people are more attractive than I am, or they're luckier than I am, or they have more money, they're more successful, they're richer, and so on and so on and so forth. So And it's like, instead of, ruminating about these comparisons, why not go outside into the unknown and have fun with your family? The cards are really so direct here. So, if you don't have a family, like not nearby, and you live away from them and so on, maybe you should pay a visit to them. But this is your love life. So it's like you, so both of you, you know, this is like going on holiday. So this week you should go on holiday, and maybe you are, you know, take a little trip or a long trip, whatever you like, a bit of an adventure, because this will deepen the bond, be it of family members or, of both of you as a couple. And for singles, maybe you should visit your family. But here's could be, this family could also be your friends, because friends are the family you choose. So go out with your friends, have fun, again, try something out of the ordinary. This is like your key to happiness this week, pile number 3. So, and I hope this resonates. I hope this inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.